So we finally got Chapter 1 DLC for Payday 3. It comes with the heist, new temporarily exclusive to new heist enemy, Techie, a tailor pack with some really good outfits, and finally, a weapon pack DLC with 3 weapons. I'll give a quick summary on the weapons and give them a rating out of 10, with 1 meaning it is the worst weapon in the game, and 10 meaning there is nothing else in the game that can compare it to the weapon. Let's start with weird differences weapons in this DLC have. These differences seem to only apply to newly released weapons, but will probably apply to older weapons in the future update. Ammo pickup is now different depending on which magazine type you pick. While this seems to be a somewhat reasonable change, if Starbreeze wants to balance weapon magazine choice, the way it was implemented seems extremely poor and unbalanced. First off, it is very inconsistent, and is, once again, completely hidden from the player. For every gun in this DLC, there seems to be a completely separate rule on how weapon magazine mods are treated. For the SMG, the pickup is the same across the board, with the exception of quick pull magazine having a lower pickup. This is alright, I guess, but it still doesn't solve the issue of combat magazine being completely useless over the counterparts. But then things start getting messy and confusing. For the shotgun, you have the same pickup for both standard and quick pull magazine, but then the pickup increases for the extended magazine and decreases for compact magazine. Not only did they nerf the worst magazine option, they buffed practically the best option. This makes absolutely no sense. And then we have this marksman rifle, which is also very messy. The pickup decreases slightly for quick pull. Okay, it's alright. But then it decreases heavily for compact and extended magazine. Why? All these changes not only are bad balance wise, but also seem very bad when you consider the fact you still cannot see neither the armor piercing values or the weapon pickup, and the weapon pickup change is not mentioned anywhere when putting these weapon mods. With that out of the way, let's move on to the actual weapons. First weapon in the pack is the marksman rifle, Lig 22 TLR. With the way the stats for this weapon are set up, instead of being a marksman rifle, this weapon is just an undercover assault rifle without the auto-fire option. It keeps common enemies in just 2 headshots, and the fire rate of 900 rounds per minute allows this weapon to shoot at extremely high speeds, as long as you can quickly click. This marksman rifle, just like a SA-144, doesn't have any reasonable recoil. It only has some slight screen shake when shooting it, and it ends there. Overall, a good weapon and plays generally fun. 7 out of 10. Second weapon in the pack is WAR 45 SMG. This is in my opinion the weakest weapon in the weapon pack. Low magazine size and low fire rate makes sense with high armor piercing and damage it has. But unfortunately, due to Starbreeze weapon design philosophy, just like any other SMG in the game, WAR 45 only has double damage when hitting headshots, which quickly makes high AP and damage redundant. With low headshot multiplier, WAR 45 can only kill common enemies with 3 headshots, which gives it a very long time to kill compared to the rest of the weapons in the game. 5 out of 10. Probably the strongest and most fun weapon in the weapon pack is FSA-12G. This semi-automatic shotgun proves that the reason shotguns sagged is not because of the pallet mechanics, rather because the previous shotguns were just bad in terms of stats. FSA-12G comes with a choke barrel extension right off the bat, and you can get a massive accuracy boost very early on to increase your effective range slightly. With fire rate of 300 rounds per minute and a huge 10 to 15 magazine, playing with this weapon took me to good old days of Ishma in Payday 2. Like the rest of the shotguns, FSA-12G struggles with shields a little, so be prepared to take out your secondary once you see them or try to flank them. Very strong and very fun weapon that gets even stronger if you put an extended magazine. 8 out of 10. Now, I want to talk about the animations since they are unrelated to gameplay. The new inspect and reload animations are really fucking cool, and feel much better than the templates they use for the majority of default non-DLC weapons. Inspecting and reloading DLC weapons looks and feels amazing. Definitely would love to see release weapons getting an animation update and look forward to new weapons getting some new cool animations. Now, should you buy this weapon pack? In my opinion, if you do enjoy the game, weapon pack itself is definitely a good purchase. The bundle that includes the heist and tailor pack is very overpriced, and I only recommend buying them on discount, only if they actually add an option to upgrade to gold edition. Otherwise, find a friend who will buy it, and just glitch heist completions of them. Overall, I rate this weapon pack a solid 7 out of 10. It isn't complete power creep, the weapons are fun, but the balance of magazine mods has me questioning what were the intentions with that system. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.